Welcome back, this is Jack. I believe Rogier is being controlled by Ranni. Let me explain. Rogier is one of the first NPCs you can summon to help you with a boss fight. He joins you to help you fight Magritte. However, you do not meet him proper until much further into the Stormveil Castle, and basically what is a chapel. He sells you some intelligence-based ashes of war, and talks about mysteriously how he's looking for something within the castle. He's not actually after a great rune. If you explore the castle floor a little bit and you go deep down, you eventually find a very strange looking face. Even in offline mode, you will find a puddle of blood, which is usually a sign of a player dying. In this case, you get to see a ghost image of Rogier being picked up by something and then just dispersing as if he had died. After Godric's defeat, you'll find him in a chair at the round table hold, with a blanket covering him. Along with talking with Fee, you eventually discover he's investigating what happened on the night of Godric's death. You find out what happened with Godwyn's death, and that the face you found down below is from the corpse of Godwyn. He is looking specifically for the death mark that is created by the death of the god from that night, from Godwyn's death. I believe this just to be a smokescreen as an excuse to get us to meet Ranni and start serving her to help her quest line. All the information given to us by Rogier and Fia even, and all the little steps we do, all it does is kind of fill in the backstory of what happened. Ultimately, Rogier sends us on a quest to go find Ranni in hopes of finding the other half of the death mark, as she was actually another deity or Empyrean or Demi God, whatever you want to say, who died on the same night. Therefore, the death mark was split between the two. Godwyn having half, and then Ranni's body having the other. Although admittedly, Rogier really doesn't have much evidence on where Ranni has been because no one has seen her in years. He does give us hints that the possibility that she is near the Carlian Stronghold, the mansion up north of Lumnia Lakes, because she is the daughter of both Radagon and Rennala. Eventually you do find her, and she straight up tells you, yes, she has a death mark, yes, it's on her real body. However, she's not going to tell us where the real body is. After telling Rogier this, he says, why don't you become her vassal? And then she'll tell you, or you'll find it along the way. You end up broaching that very subject with her, and she accepts you being a vassal. Even knowing that you are actually looking for the death mark, you have no real loyalty to her. It is after you meet her other vassals, characters you may have met on the way already, being Blod and the giant blacksmith whose name I can never remember. Iji, I think it is. She mentions that she is going to sleep soon, which, considering the fact she's using probably an intense amount of magic to puppet this doll, you would kind of understand that. However, the odd thing is when you go to talk to Rogier, he talks about he feels like he's also going to go into a dark slumber that he will not be able to wake up. Now, that sounds like a euphemism for him dying, but when you go to meet him again, he actually is asleep. He is snoring. Both of them go to sleep at the exact same time. His body is later missing. Another nod note, if you look at him while he's sitting in his chair with the blanket over him, you actually see flies flying around him, which kind of makes you feel like that's a corpse you're talking to. This could all be chalked up as a coincidence. There are three possibilities. First, that I am crazy, because that's always a possibility. Two, Rogier was being manipulated by Ranni. He was not consciously choosing to, but was being manipulated by Ranni. Or three, she was using Rogier's dead body as a way to interact with the world without revealing herself in existence, because they would have recognized Puppet Ranni, but if she was controlling Rogier, no one would have thought anything about it, just a crazy mage walking around. This is all just a theory. If you disagree, leave a comment. If you agree, leave a comment. If you're about to Baker Act me, leave a comment. I really want a heads up on that. If you want to know when my next video is about to come out, there is that subscribe button. I also have a YouTube channel where I stream, link down in the description. You can check me out over there. You can also check out this video that YouTube's recommending for you right now. See you on the next one.